We're getting a little bit of reaction. And we got the Salamon pick, first pick coming out. 4 hex right here, so gonna try the Salamon. Now we got Sync. How are they gonna address this? So, for Sync Esports, as far as I'm concerned, especially they've already qualified the World Finals. It's going to be a thing. So, if anything, I would assume that for them it might be good just simply to practice against it. To face off against it just to see, if another team happens to get it. Because let's just say no one's going to be banning or agreeing to ban a hero at the World Finals. That's not going to happen. So that's how I look at this, honestly. So they respond with Magnus. Anyways, what you got? Welcome back. I still have you muted. I'm sorry. There we go. You're not muted anymore.
Okay.
So you were probably saying all
I
really
didn't
good
want to talk
stuff.
anyway. Keep me muted,
Yeah.
Frankie.
My bad. Anyways.
Nothing I say is important anyway. So who cares? Okay, they go with the Warbeast on top of the Salamon, so it's a lot of late game presence already being built on Hex's side. Interesting.
Wow,
okay.
yeah.
And we go with the Diminished Shaman. The last time I saw DS, Sing followed it up with a Panda. So I would not be surprised to see them go Panda. It's a great lockdown hero. Can lock down Solomon once he pops that ulti. And Panda is notorious for going to Shrunken Head, which is very good. There's the Panda.
You must play this game a lot or something.
Or I just know how Sig thinks, maybe. But yeah, the Panda, I think it's actually pretty smart because they're going to be able to deal with Solomon in his ulti with that Panda who's going to, as I was going to say, pick up an early Shrunken Head. It's kind of like the only item Panda really needs to provide that lockdown with the face smash. So, yeah, I like the pick.
So, I actually did, now that you're bringing that up, I do remember, we were pretty critical of that game. I don't know who my co-caster was, but we were talking, we were kind of wondering, it felt like the Demented was a little out of place. I mean, yes, there is that synergy there with the idea of the ultimate, especially working very well with Pandemonium and, even the healing wave, assisting nice physical damage there, whatever. But it actually, so it turned out, I talked to Too Easy after, their mentality is, Demented's a great hero at essentially saving somebody, essentially making a point like, you can go a little extra and feel like you're still safe, between the healing wave and the unbreakable, of course, as hell, even the storm cloud, technically, with the plus armor. So, that's their mentality with it. So, I mean, there's then the debates like, well, there's other heroes like a Pearl, like a Monarch, like a Martyr, as we've talked about, but they like the Demented. It also brings that offensive aspect, really, to it, and the nice synergy there. So, I guess I found that interesting, because usually when we do things Demented, we think push. We think Balfagor, we think Cthulhu Font even, this really big push, but not here. Not here.
Yeah, he's actually pretty solid at killing heroes because you can level up the Entangle, which is a pretty decent slow. It applies the dot, so heroes that pick up bottle can't use the bottle sips in between. It could be played in the mid. It could be played as a babysitting short lane. It could be played aggressive. So the Demented Shaman definitely can be played sort of anywhere. As a support, so it's not necessarily relegated to a certain lane as some supports are. It also could be played as a core, so I don't think we're going to see it played as a core here, but it definitely has the potential of playing a farming role in push lineups, as you pointed out, so it's not out of the question, but I think we'll definitely see it as a support here with the Panda picked up. And Lodestone was picked up after the Demented Shaman, which I also think is quite a good pick. So once he pops that Storm Cloud, Lodestone can go in with the Shadow Storm and pretty much negate all of that bonus armor that's being applied to teammates.
True.
So I like that pick as well.
Okay, well, now Sync, it's going to be interesting to see how they follow it up, because again, they went to Demented, but doesn't necessarily mean they're looking to push here. Although they do go Cthulhu Font now. Again, it's not push, but there is that synergy now with Cthulhu Font and Demented, the idea that he pushes, creeps even into them, and then throws on that healing wave. So,
yeah, I think despite that being such a strong combo, I think we'll still see Panda being the lane partner with Demented, and then potentially a jungling elephant played by Zlapt. I know he's actually not the biggest fan of the hero, as I've heard him point out many times, but I think that's what Sync's going to go for with this makeup that they have. I think Mika is their Panda player. and they'll just do the Demented Shaman Panda lane. Whether they do it in mid or in the long lane is the other question. Um, yeah, and they could look to do something like an aggressive tri-lane with that elephant in the jungle. Would not be out of the question since we do have both a Warbeast and a Solomon, which are both very passive heroes in the early stages of the game. So I think we're potentially looking at a man up here from Sig's side.
And Hax is right, clicking that Nighthound. Would love to see that to finish as well. The Cloud actually feels like it would be really good and more lockdown again for Salamon to prevent him from using the ultimate, of course, and whatnot. So I don't know if it'd be the greatest pick here, but it would be fun.
Yeah, we've seen Hacks play Nighthawk before. It's not out of the question. The only problem I have with it, if they do pick it up, is they will have a lot of physical damage. They do have the Magnus and the Cthulhu stuns, but once those stuns are used, well, they do have the ultimates as well, so it can't be too critical. But the point being is that 2 out of the 3 cores are only physical damage. So Void Talismans will be very good if picked up. But heroes like Warbeast and Solomon don't want to pick up Void Talisman, so at the same time, it could be quite good to pick up that hero. But they do go with the Silhouette, which that's a little bit more routine, I would say. Haxton just play this a lot, so it's very comfortable. And they don't have the greatest catch at the moment for a Silhouette. Their catch is basically Gladiator in the early stages of the game, as well as a Rocket Drill from Lodestone. But once that Rocket Drill stun does wear off, he can freely swap. So it's basically knowing where the Gladiator is for Silhouette. If he knows where the Gladiator is, he can't really get caught. So Silhouette could be definitely a good pick this game.
I'm also, the thing of the Nullfire Blade candidate kinda on Silhouette. At least it could be okay on her, but I bring that up because of that Martyr final pick. And obviously the wings that he can provide, which can be very annoying to deal with. So I'm not saying that's a priority high, but...
Yeah. And another reason why the Silhouette could be good is there's no real hero that would look to pick up a Nullfire on Legion side, so... that being one of the greatest counters to a Silhouette, being able to purge the shadow off of Silhouette so she can't swap constantly, causing chaos for your team trying to catch her. There's no real Nullfire candidate, so another reason why the Silhouette could be a really good pick this game.
Well, again, going a little more traditional in that sense, but as you're definitely pointing out, several good reasons for it. So again, where it's a little untraditional is that Pandemonium. As pointed out, we have seen this before, as you even guessed the pick, so and it worked out very well. Mickey got a great start, and he just snowballed with it, and definitely is a hero with that potential and a lot of that physical power, the lockdown that he provides, the damage from his skill set. It's pretty intense earlier on, and hell, even into the late game, it does scale pretty well. So, back to the Martyr though, man. I mean, Martyr, not your typical support, but as we're talking about saving supports. It's he's up there on the list. We just had Monarch last game. Martyr's up there with him. He has several abilities. In fact, 3? No, I guess okay. I had to double check the Soul's Conviction. That's right. They have changed that. I was thinking back at the heal that it used to do, but no, it's completely different now. Anyways, the wings and his ultimate, the hand in hand.
Yeah. The thing that I personally have a problem with Martyr is that I feel like he's a great laner. He does the babysitting aspect of the laning phase very, very well. He's very hard to man up on, specifically for suicides. So it's really hard to send one hero into a 2v1 lane against a Martyr. But I feel like as the game progresses out of the laning stage, Martyr, just compared to other heroes, just unfortunately doesn't offer the greatest amount. He has that AoE slow with the Retribution, but he's, as you pointed out, primarily defensive with the wings and the ultimate. So unfortunately, I feel like you can't really be too offensive. Whereas if you compare him to a Monarch, he has the slow with the Nightcrawler as well as the single target silence that does damage. It's just, I feel like he just doesn't offer a whole lot as the game progresses out of the laning stage. But that's what I feel about the hero. So
he does have strengths, but
he has strengths, but I feel like the weaknesses of the hero kind of point you away from picking him.
Yeah.
And I feel like the hero just unfortunately doesn't have the greatest success when I have seen him played.
You haven't seen me play it, so
That's true. Because you're always casting.
that exactly. Um, yeah, any support that does not provide a stun or an immobilize of a sort, you kind of do
Yeah.
always. It's like Vindicator's the other one that comes to mind. Vindicators, we've seen successful support Vindicators, but it
Yeah.
does feel weird. It feels
Time to
off.
time, it can be, it can get run over in the laning phase as well. So,
Well, we'll see. We'll see Henzu here playing the martyr, and maybe he's going to prove us wrong. This is going to dominate. He's going to have the biggest plays of the year, and
I hope so. I love to
oh
be
yeah,
proven wrong. I was proven wrong today about Malikan for
that's
BMG,
true.
so
Yeah.
I very well hope to be proven wrong about Martyr.
Hammerstorm
Um,
yesterday. I mean, there's been several
oh
instances
yeah.
here.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily thought that was going to
True.
go
That's
poorly.
true.
I definitely said it was different, but
Yeah.
uh, yeah, I love when different does well. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Uh, so we have a tri-lane coming out from Hex with Gladiator as a second support. Solomon tri-lane. The only downside to tri-laning their Solomon is that will delay his level 6 from coming out as early as possible. So they pretty much done this to dodge the Panda lane, which is very strong against their lineup. There's no real heroes that they have that can address this aggressive tri-lane with the elephant in the opposing jungle. So let's see. We actually have Diminished Shaman rotating top to protect Silhouette. Panda will do just fine against a Warbeast one-on-one. There's no real threat of him fighting him back in terms of killing him, at least in the early stages. Lodestone against Magnus, melee versus melee should go quite evenly. Volcanic Touch will perhaps be the difference in the lane. So yeah, it's the name of the game is to protect Silhouette up here. Slow down Solomon's farm the best they can because, he is Solomon. We know what he can do if he is uncontested.
Oh yeah. Seen it
So-
once or twice before. So this will be the third time we've possibly see it. Silhouette. Okay, yeah, you see right there, yeah, the Retribution being AoE now. It's definitely worth reiterating too that some great harassment tool in the laning phase and some possible kill potential. Not careful with it, and you see right here he's also taking some creep wave. He's like, well, that kind of helps me, so I'm just fine taking some damage.
Yep, one of the few supports that actually wants to take as much damage as possible. So yeah, they have the left hard camp blocked out with a Rev Ward from for Cthulhu Fall. Unfortunately, it was missed with the D Ward. So Elephant's going to be kind of stuck to staying on the right side, at least for now. So there won't be too much of a threat from him rotating in, at least just yet. Double damage spawns bottom. That'll probably get left there because of all of the heroes on the map being top at the moment.
Yeah, keeping my camera up here for the obvious reason of that this is where action would definitely be if there was some, so. And actually, you see Slapped actually does counter ward over here, but he sees that it's in the river, so not going to be able to make his way to it. Just tries to stun through. Salomon, though, did a good job avoiding it. Wings come out, and Salomon's more than fine. Yeah, it seemed like that stun was a little bit off there.
Yeah.
From Cthulhu.
And I don't want to criticize too much, but I know he doesn't like the hero, so perhaps isn't a hero he's 100% comfortable on. May be the case, may not be the case, but
No, he's just an
it's
awful
still
player.
something. Yeah, he's not a bad player, but something I just like to bring up
No,
because
yeah,
it's kind of like my hero. I'm one of them. I'm one of the more known elephants.
Well, it's like, well, it's that and Crack, actually bottom lane, Warbeast, one auto attack away. Pandemonium can't chase him down, though. He's going to be just out of range. He's going to go for it, however. Really wants this kill. Trying to use some bottle charges to get enough mana, but it's not going to be the case. So Warbeast staying alive for now, but we're not done just yet. Pandemonium still wants this kill.
Top lane.
Not going to happen, though. Back to the top lane. Wings are up on a Salomon. It's not going to be enough, though. It eventually wears off, and down he goes. Serenia, credit for the Bloodlust kill right there. Back to the middle lane, actually. There's a kill as well. This one from Volca on Magnus. No eruption or anything. Just simply, double damage, I guess,
rune,
helps.
Volcanic touch procs. Too much for Lodestone to handle, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep. Definitely, I gave the edge to Magnus in this lane, just simply it being a one-on-one melee with the Volcanic touch. Yeah, creep farm is quite even, so double damage proving to be the difference.
Can't say expected a kill in the middle lane, but again, that's why you play the game, as they say. So.
Yeah, so with that kill, all three lanes are doing quite well on Sync's side. So
Oh, yeah.
the very greedy Warbeast Solomon as well as I would call Martyr kind of a greedier support. Um, Not really paying off. Charge
Oh.
goes in top lane, wings get applied.
It's again though. See, this is where it's so awkward. The wings go up, but it's like Salma just keeps running. He just has
Yeah.
to keep running to live. He can't even help in any way. And now actually Gladiator is going to be picked off. He was the one that was trying to get a turn kill. He almost got it, but he comes up short. He goes down. Yeah, this is just getting ugly up here for the top lane.
And
For
the
Hex.
the difference between a Demented Shaman and a Martyr, both being primarily defensive supports, is that the Demented Shaman can do damage with his healing wave, which is, the defensive aspect. Whereas Martyr, he plays the wings, but as you pointed out, Solomon just kind of has to run. He can't, man up because he has those wings on him. And look at that damage from the healing wave doing so much to Martyr. Gets sniped down by the Death Lotus as well. Kill credit going to Serenia, but yeah, another kill going the way of Sync. So it's really not looking that great as the laning phase is starting to develop here.
Nope, it is not, and Sync is not a team that's going to let up either. And see, what is this? Oh man, this Magnus skin. There's no way to tell it's an illusion.
Trophy Magnus. I think if you're top 25 in the ladder,
Yeah.
you get that glowing
Oh.
aspect. Solomon goes down again.
Yeah, I see they dive
Tri
pretty
lane just
heavy.
really not working out. So at this point, it's at the point where you've fed a couple kills in the tri lane. Solomon's getting his levels severely nerfed. It's at the point where I don't know if you can really continue to go back up here because although he does have decent creep farm, he's died back to back 2 times now, and as the levels continue to progress, it's only going to keep getting worse.
Oh, Gladiator? Nope, just simply trying to catch Magnus there with the Pitfall, maybe go for the combo of Lodestone, but again, not going to hit, so he'll be fine. Yeah, Pandemonium down here. In the meantime, he's kind of been quietly doing his thing. We saw the almost kill earlier, but killed him short. Doesn't really matter, though. 370 gold per minute, doing fantastic. Down there at the bottom lane, he's got the Blood Chalice, the bot, a lot of build-up. Going to finish his boots, I'm sure. And then may possibly start moving around, or maybe just going to sit there at the bottom. I mean, obviously the other lanes are going very well, so doesn't necessarily need to become very active here if it's not needed. So the GPM charts definitely reflecting this lead here for Sync Esports pretty well. In fact, they're going to go in onto Martyr here. He pops the wings on himself. It's a little bit intimidating, when you're not doing any damage, but then all of a sudden it happens. Now, Demented Shaman, however, in return, he's going to heal himself up, trying to stay alive. And he's going to stay alive, and they are going to get the kill on a Salamon as well. Warby's charging, and he's like, I need this kill. He's probably going to get it, but in the background, Gladiator will fall. Demented Shaman, is he actually dead? Nice juke. He doesn't even have Unbreakable, actually, so he is going to die. Can they get Warby's? No, the stun just misses. He went out of ultimate form, but not enough right there. Okay.
Would have been a hit trample on USC, just saying, but unfortunately missing another one there. Probably would have been the kill onto Warbeast, maybe Martyr if they were able to run him down, but still big picture, they trade their Demented Shaman. I believe Solomon did go down. So yeah, Solomon, that's the important thing. Solomon's now 0-3, still not level 6, and a 275 gold per minute Solomon is really, not that scary, so it just continues to look well for Sync. In Sync's favor, excuse me.
Pretty grim for Hex here, but you see they might try to make a play to Silhouette. Gladiator, oh jeez, he still holds his ground. It's like Solomon's a half-life all of a sudden. So
he's trying to bait it out, but at the same time, how much damage can he really bait before he goes down again? Because there's not that Demented Shaman healing factor. It's just the wings, which would save him in that scenario, but Silhouette would really have to overplay.
Oh! He missed the flurry, actually. He allowed him to get the rocket drill off, but it doesn't matter in the long run. He will actually secure the kill, Mickey, that is. That looked a little funky from the beginning. Meanwhile, top lane, let's get more back and forth. Silhouette going to die for the 4th time this game. Stormcloud comes out, and Gladiator and Martyr are both in a lot of trouble over here. Wings aren't even ready. Nice job with the Retribution, actually. Yeah, he's pretty low. There's a lot of damage right there, but it's not enough for the kill. Yes, it is. Silhouette will fall. Down goes Martyr. Gladiator, however, is also going to go down. A double tap for his lap, so sure, killing Silhouette feels good. But the rest get cleaned up here at the top lane. Hex, if anything, I think they just got to stop going up here. It's clearly not worked.
it's very significant, or it's very clear that the tri-lane hasn't worked. It hasn't been working for several minutes now, and just going up here time and time again, not getting anything on your Solomon isn't going to help you at all.
Yeah.
And actually, Mickey goes down in the bottom lanes. Shadow Storm catches him off guard with the Warbeast, so nice kill, slowing down Panda just a little bit. But yeah, Slap's showing us why Elephant is OP and gets a double tap.
Obviously, yeah, 3-0-3 right here. Doing fantastic. Nice combo to Magnus. Oh, that's what that circle. I wasn't even picking up on that. The Gladiator, the showdown of this alt avatar. I was having trouble realizing what it was.
I like the skin a lot. It's a cool Gladiator skin.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen that one, so could have been thrown off by that. But
they're going way deep for this Magnus, but they they don't even need the pitfall.
No, not even necessary. There is the showdown on Demented, just trying to make sure they can get away, but they run right into Panda.
Perfect timing with the teleport. Lands a two-man cannonball, really well played. And
Salomon.
Trample is down for 7 more seconds. They're probably going to run him down. Let's have the ulti, but don't think we're going to see it come out.
Doesn't want to waste it. Knows he's probably dead anyways there, so yeah, we'll just save it. But yeah, this is definitely a game where eyeing that timer, I'm sure. Wondering when the 15-minute mark is going to be hitting, because Sync is on a roll here. And there's no slowing down. So.
Bottom lane, Panda going to go in with the combo, TP coming in. Probably doesn't even need the Lava Surge, but guarantees the kill. Took the boxing gloves to the face, was Warbeast.
Silhouette at the top lane could be in some trouble. They are trying to set up a gank on her and hacks her in. Yep, that is going to be a kill. So, ulti Salomon even being used.
Not happy about it.
You know that's some sarcasm.
If it was any other hero but Salomon, probably wouldn't have cared. But
yeah,
thank you, Michael.
Clearly, just entertaining themselves at this point. But yeah, that was a little overkill right there. Sure, killing Silhouette is good, but you got. What, 4 heroes at a 350 gold per minute plus. Here on their side. Oh, Pandemonium. He's going to run in and find Martyr. He got the wings up at least. He's going to stop him. Call to Arms hits Demented Shaman, but now here comes the turn. Untangle's put out, and Gladiator quickly falls after. The rest are just simply running.
Up on Elephant. We could see a pursuit.
Yeah, they definitely catch him. Nice hand-in-hand by Martyr. Keeps Salomon alive. He's being chucked around. And they're actually turning this somewhat. They get killed Demented Shaman to Magnus, but Cthulhuphon and Pandemonium, different story. They're a little too strong. Salomon going to be chased down by Pandemonium. He's trying to catch up to him, just simply can't. Finally do as Cthulhuphon pushes through.
Kill him. Actually, no, Mickey got credit for the kill.
Yeah, he did.
He killed him.
Oh, misses the cannonball stun right there. Going to flick him back, though. Needs a stun support. Not going to get it. Pandemonium. He is going to fall, actually, as now Lowstone is low, however. But again, the wings apply, going to stay alive for the time being. So pretty quick resurrections here from Hexacourse. Going to allow them to fight this. Silhouette trying to make some plays. He dodges the pitfall there. And the Death Lotus snipe.
By Haxer. Really
Not easy that far away.
Making it look easy, though.
Yeah.
Elephant with the Invis rune. Going to go in with the trample.
Warbeast is here, but is it going to be enough? Martyr's staying alive barely. They get the wings. He is going to die shortly. Yeah, there we go. But they actually turn it onto Cthulhuphon. But now Warbeast, he's having to run. We got some Top Wars action up here. It's just going to apparently non-stop as the eruption. Oh, that's going to be a big one. Warbeast goes down. Down goes Salomon. At least Lodestone will survive for now. But a big eruption.
Surprises they're not going for this, but guess feeling they can't take him down since he's a tanky hero. Pro tip, Sibby for Volca.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up pretty well this game for a player we don't really know anything about. A top-tier team like this, always interesting, and gotta say, he performed very, very solid in both games for them. So, but yeah, I think it is pretty clear with the chat and everything that this is probably going to be a 15-minute game here. With
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Go 2:28. Okay, I guess we're not done. Reiki, grab a beer. We got some more hot ahead of us.
Got a while here. Got a while. There's another one. All right.
There's 8. 20 more.
20 more to go.
Oh, that just reminded me when I said Felty was going for the 420 dream, kill him 10 more times. But of course we weren't trolling that hard.
Of course not.
Um, yeah.
Oh,
Trump
Panda.
still wants to do the reverse immortal.
Panda having some fun right there. The cliff causing some issues, though. And now he's going to keep running as Warby's insisting on chasing
Just chasing like
as
crazy.
if this is a good idea. You know it's not.
Got the wings though, so he's gonna stay up for now. Hand in hand comes out.
Martyr, man, he makes it
There's
look.
the turn.
Okay, but it's those wings are so deceiving though, because it's like you're like, oh, I'm good, and all of a sudden your life drops 70% once they fall off. So you got to be careful when you do have those wings at the
Nice
same time.
two-man jump from Solomon. Does a lot of damage. Pitfall connects too.
Freaking mid wars.
This was a no buyback, so getting a couple turn kills here.
They're giving them hope.
Actually, the numbers go in favor of Hex. Takedown 3 for 2.
That's true, yeah, that has for now. Now Solomon, though, is in some trouble. The wings coming out, so going to be fine.
Nice
And actually, the
pitfall. Magnus could
pitfall,
go down here.
and both even. Magnus
he's
is
dead.
going to go down. Now Silhouette. Oh, she's barely going to stay away. Look at she's going back in. Really wants to go Deathblow to snipe. No, she missed it. Has to trigger up back. And is going to barely survive herself. So a lot of mid-wars action. All
Really
right.
close to having mana on the Retribution. He might have had the Nullstone actually available, so was feeling very confident that he would not die there. Living life on the edge. Plus Haxor.
As they say. Oh, yeah, there's that. Okay, so that smoke cloud. I keep getting. Okay, so that's what that is, the pitfall. Man, this skin is throwing me off for some reason.
I'm on to trouble here.
Showdown. Nope.
I don't know about that one, but yeah.
Just in case you couldn't chase him here.
Gotta
Bring him
show him
right
though,
back.
this is gonna be huge.
Kill? No, it's not. The Unbreakable from Demented. A little too strong, and now Load's done the one in trouble. Yep, Cannonball to secure that. 28 hero kills already for Sync Esports, and apparently could be more now.
Elephant's just saying hi to Warbeast.
This is one of those games as a player, I'm sure it's just, you're just kind of enjoying it. Having fun, running around, getting kills, knowing that the game basically is over. But why not just have fun? If it's Sync's case, obviously, it's, well, we're not the ones that are having to finish this game, so just keep enjoying it. They do get a kill on a Panda, actually. Warby's chasing him down, so. Yeah, I mean, this game, though, we definitely got to see a little bit of an example of some heroes. Again, the Martyr. Yeah, the more I'm seeing it, though, like I said, with the wings, it is a little deceiving because it does reduce all that damage at that point, but then all of a sudden their life will drop. So it is more of a get out if it's on you, not kind of stand there and fight ability.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely look to fight if Martyr's got the ulti up, because that's where he can channel that and turn. But in the laning phase, you know, in the tri lane specifically, it's just unfortunately not very useful.
Oh, another big eruption from Magnus right there. 4, 3, and 11.
I was chatting.
Hey, we're talking with him.
He got baited to type. That's foul play.
Oh,
there should be a rule against this.
Getting a response out of them and then going in, yeah.
Yeah, that's BM, like 100%.
The BM's real this game. That's what they're resorting to. So BM. Portal key on Salomon, by the way.
Okay. So no mock, no cleaver.
Look at that. He even drops it. It's like, oh, I'm hiding it. They won't know I got my portal key.
He's their initiator. They don't have a line stun this game, so he needs to initiate with ulti portal key
or something.
Oh, pick up portal key.
Get away right there. All right, so yeah, in that spot of this is our final match of the night. So see how much longer we do take here. Don't want to go too late into the night.
That's why we have our beers, Breaky.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm on my fridge over here.
Pulse one out.
Hold on. Trying to catch this kill in the meantime. Yeah, I'll just put the follow camera. There we go. Oh, I don't have any of my Blue Moon. I got a lot of, I got a lot of this random beer in my fridge because we have people over every now and then. They just bring over that beer and then they leave it. Let's try this guy.
What are you drinking, Breaky? What kind?
This is it's called Shorts Brew. It's an Oktoberfest beer. It's one of those, very small places that makes it local.
See,
beer or whatever.
I'm boring. I just have a case of Bud Light in the garage.
That's
so
really boring, yeah.
I'm not too spontaneous, I guess.
Ooh. That's not bad, actually. Interesting. My go-to is Blue Moon. If I had a choice,
Blue Moon. I like Blue Moon.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
No, we're not advocating drinking, guys. You have to be 21 or older if you're in the U.S. or you only have to be like 10 years old if you're in Germany or something.
Mickey is actually drunk as we speak. That's why he's flying around with boxing gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Totally.
And wearing a headband.
Oh man, that does taste good. This is a good call. We can play as long as we want here.
All right, keep it going, Hex.
Keep it going, team. Keep it going. This fantastic performance here by both sides, showing us their skills to the max. I think Volka really just keeps landing some big eruptions here, really showing off his skills. So it's, again, it's entertaining to see players like this. Want to see them maybe pick up on another team. Again, could be time constraints if anything, but
Yeah. There's definitely talent out there, that's for sure. Finding a team could always be the difficult part.
yeah, that is a tough one. I mean, a lot of that kind of there is a lot of it in a way where it kind of have to get lucky somewhat, but
Also, the personalities have to mesh as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes the skills there, but the personalities can clash at times. So there's different issues that could be, time, personality, different stuff that could be reasons. But yep.
No, competitive gaming in general, yeah, it can be a tough task. And in my Counter-Strike days, always would take. We went through so many fourth and fifth members essentially because we had like a core of 3 guys, the CPK basically. That's where the name comes from and everything. But we would always try out so many different fourth and fifth players and had to go through so many before it actually found the guys that worked. And then we played like one lane and then we quit. So, but hey, not everyone can be complexity over here, How long have you known these guys on Complexity?
What's that?
How long have you known the Complexity guys?
Not that long, really.
And so it's only from
I
Han?
originally started on, I think it was We Are Spies. I used to play with Rookie, Diglett, Dirty Mobs, those guys.
Oh, yeah.
And, I'm sure you remember We Are Spies. Big eruption coming out. Yeah, that's going to make everybody look like they're Glacius. But yeah, as far as these teammates, maybe it's been 2 years now. God, I'm actually not too sure.
So sounds like you've only really known
whenever we
them.
formed The Last of Us, that's when I started playing with Formless and Fuzzy.
Okay.
Oscar I've known from TMM for quite a while, but never used to really play with him per se. And Love's been one of those guys. He's been around the TMM scene for quite a long time, but never really used to play with him that much. So not super long, but
Gotcha.
maybe some of the others like 2 years now. Whenever we started The Last of Us, I think that's when we started to become teammates. There goes the world tree. So. Unfortunately, it does come to an end. 43 almost thousand gold and experience in favor of Sing. No MSI comeback, unfortunately, in this one.
Yeah, no, that was a great game. Totally. That was a fantastic performance. The whole team.
Solomon Trilene, not so much.
Yeah. All right, up to the standings right here. All right, that's cool to hear, though, about you guys. And so it sounds like, though, you basically met them through TMM, essentially, and then eventually kind of put together a team from there. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's how it works. All right. So the idea of tying all their series in polymorph, they get their first 0-2 now, unfortunately. I'm going to suffer that. But Sync Esports staying undefeated, only 2 series so far, but they now 2-0-0 after their performance there. So feeling good, I'm sure. All right, but
Yep, elephant OP.
obviously, yeah. No, that's a
That and Panda. Panda and elephant OP combo.
pretty good apparently. Throw Demented in there, and it all works out. So, yeah, the aggressive trial lane didn't really work out as planned for Hex there. Okay, that is going to be our final match though of the night. So we are going to start wrapping up here, but having some fun there in the end, especially. So, but what you got? Want to once again thank you for